Ministry in a Minute is a devotional presentation of the Crossroads School of Ministry. Whatever platform you're on, like, share, subscribe, help us get the word out about the Crossroads School of Ministry. And if you are a ministry leader or church leader or someone called to vocational ministry and you need training, Crossroads School of Ministry can help. Check us out online at crossroadsom.org, the Crossroads School of Ministry. Hey everybody, welcome to Ministry in a Minute. I hope you enjoyed last night's video about Ruth chapter 1. I love the book of Ruth. It is such a powerful story of redemption and joy and purpose in the midst of struggle. And chapter 1, we don't really see the joy yet, but we see that we're kind of set up for it. Like God, you can see what God is going to do with Naomi and her husband making obvious bad choices, but now returning to God. And we see she's got someone in tow. And I think there's a neat example there. God will do a lot of cool things in our lives if we'll follow him. And sometimes we'll end up with people in tow that we didn't expect. People we never expected to influence, that we will be an influence over. And God will use us in ways that we weren't even prepared for, because his plans are not our plans and his ways are not our ways. That's Isaiah 55. And so we see that beginning to get set up in this story, but there's this one thing at the end of chapter 1. We covered it last night, but it stuck out to me, and I thought, what a great, powerful, short reminder. Naomi said something. She said, "Don't call me Naomi anymore. Call me Mara, because God has made my life difficult." Well, there's a couple things there. First of all, the Hebrew word marar means bitterness. But there's not this sense that she's upset about it. I think Naomi understands that it was her own mistakes and her husband's mistakes that put them in this position. So she's not mad at God about it. She just wants a reminder of what happens when you don't follow God. And what she sets up in that statement, in the name change, is what's going to happen in the rest of the book. Because what's going to happen in the rest of the book is, but God. My life was bitter, but God had a better plan. My life was difficult, but God had a better plan. I made mistakes that caused me problems, but God had a better plan. And so remember when things are difficult. Remember when things aren't necessarily how you want them in your life, that sometimes God allows that to happen so that he can also show his glory. They asked Jesus why a young man was born blind, and his response was so that the glory of God might be illustrated. Okay? Keep that in mind when you look in the mirror and you're having a tough day or you see your own struggles. They are opportunities for God to do something bigger and better and show that when he's in charge, things work out. All right. Great lesson last night. I'm excited to get through the rest of this book. We'll see you tomorrow for another Ministry in a Minute.